Okay, how are we gonna get in?
I had to skip through a bunch of the cutscenes earlier.
Oh, that was subtle.
Hello, ma'am.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than
I tested this out like 12 times for like 30 minutes last night, and it was working fine. I adjusted some more settings. I'm convinced that it's literally because the area I'm in is so densely populated with like NPCs and stuff. Because I went out even into like some of the less populated areas and it was running fine. But in here it just does not seem to like being around all the people. So... right now it seems worse than it did last night. I'm trying to like move slow. Ah! Wrong button.
Let's see what's underneath.
Doesn't... When I was messing with it last night, it seemed about the same as it had like when I was playing it originally.
How to get through it?
It's hard to tell. Right now, it's
That's
kind
a
of
vault hatch of Azeram. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't know.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but
yes,
I
it
held
is.
it well.
I turned every setting I could either off or down as far as like the graphics go. And like I said, I have like an alt account to like test stream stuff, and it was running fine last night for like 30 minutes. I ran around like away from the city and then came into the city and ran around, and it seemed fine the longer I was in there loading stuff in. So...
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough,
and it seems decent enough in the cutscenes now.
That's not what I meant.
But...
I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
So, yeah, I skipped through the cutscenes, but like, I'm sure y'all saw before, I had the cutscene,
do what you need to do.
Where like you initially talk to him and tell him what you're there for, and then you're walking into the city and there's a crowd talking about how they want vengeance for his sister that died, and he gets angry. And then when you come up to the house, you just saw he kicked the door in. But
you said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes, and
I do have a backup game prepared just in case.
But he never had an audience with the king.
But
if
you
you're
know,
right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing.
If nothing else, like I
I'd
said
stake
last
my
time,
life
I could always try to. I'm talking over all of this, but I could always try to record it. I'm just worried that like I feel like it's more the game than it is anything else, and recording it might be just as bad.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
It's so sarcastic. See, it seems okay now. Every time it loads in new stuff is when it gets wonky.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Don't be rude. I don't even know if I need to be up here. I'm just snooping. I mean, in your opinion, Mother, does it seem like it's better? Picking up something. Okay.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Aw, I didn't even notice that. Him, his wife, and kids? Better than last time? Okay, that's good. Like, I'm prepared for it to get laggy if I'm going into new areas. That's whatever, and I can deal with it and let it load. It's just if I've been in an area for a while and it's laggy, it's frustrating. So. It
looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Is he the kid or is he the parent? guess I could see it being either way. Can I go up the ladder thing? Oh, I can.
A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
So in like a day or less, the sequel for this game is coming out for PlayStation. And I really want to buy it. I haven't even beaten this one, and I really want to buy the sequel.
Anything, didn't I?
Yeah, that one's called Horizon Forbidden West. I don't have any idea what it's about either, but it's going to be strictly on PlayStation. But it'll be PS4, and Chess has a PS4, so I could play on that. Brother let me borrow a capture card, so I could get that set up, and maybe... yeah. It might eventually come to Steam, but I wouldn't necessarily have to wait for that if I didn't want to. Two-dimensional representation, etched directions, geographical data. One moment.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Does it? Okay. I would not be able to tell that from just looking. Ah. See, okay. Jumping between cutscenes.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
Aw. Yeah, definitely his wife and kid.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
We already checked that. Oh.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin?
That is not
He
English.
could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Okay. Which button is that? That button. Okay, thank you. Oh. I can't actually read it, though. Can I? Oh, yeah, right here. Fourth day. I am a traitor now and see no way out. If I start at the beginning, how they turned me, perhaps I can see something I missed. There's no escape. What good can writing it do? You gave me this folio when you taught me to write, and all these years later it still smells of you, lavender and ash of the forge, all I have left of you. Write me notes, you said when you gave it, share your thoughts, tear the leaves, send the pages to show I'm thinking of you, but I never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. I wish I had done it, you said, and I wish I could now. That's so sad. I'm guessing they killed them anyways. Or they're just got taken and he didn't know how to find them. One of the two. I'm not going to read all of this out loud because it's a lot. That's so sad though. Like, you know. Sure, Aloy at first felt like he attacked her, but like he was just trying to protect his family. Every week the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. I'm guessing he means the brain thing, the focus. Is he the reason why Ursa's dead? Because that would be really sad. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights, thinking on the Nora girl, which is us. Why did it order her killed? The device must be. Even so, what threat did she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for it, but their matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves and crossed at Day Tower. Now I'm called to a dig at the rock wreath. They promised another glimpse of you and our son. How I hope to see you both. So that happened the day that we got attacked. I don't know how to turn that beeping off, but you know. What is this? Oh, I don't know that. I don't care. Okay. Well, at least we didn't find out that he's responsible for his sister dying.
There's your
That'd be
proof.
super sad.
Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That
I mean,
backstabbing
okay, he's still
cheat.
angry either way, but it could have been worse.
How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal.
Well,
You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you,
probably
who massacred
connected.
your
I'm
people.
just saying.
Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A
I
few
will
minutes
help
of your
him
focus
because
is all I need.
he has a point. And
Don't
we
make
did
me
the same
beg.
thing. So
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
don't be such a hard head. You're literally only upset because you feel targeted, but also because Rost died. I'm still trying to move slow because I'm worried this thing's gonna go. Which it probably will when I go through here, but still, this is gonna get probably very bad. Ooh. Who and what are you?
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Hunter's Lodge.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun
His
King
game
of
still
Vog
looks
took
amazing,
over,
even
he
with all the
promised a new
graphic
day,
settings turned down,
Meridian
though.
open to all, but it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
What is that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Ew! That was unnecessary. You nasty.
Are we really going to take the word of peasants and travelers?
Yeah, no. I ran through this whole town, most of the town earlier, like last night when I was playing, because trying to load everything in. It's a very pretty area. What do you have for sale?
All right. What did you want to discuss?
Oh. No?
You're an
Nothing?
outlander,
Maybe?
which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship.
Cups?
But I believe they were used for the solemn custom
Or,
of shaving
goblets?
one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on.
Probably
Each fluid in its special
use
vessel,
them for whatever you
majestically
wanted.
applied to the face at each stage of the rite.
Not what I thought
It
he was
must
gonna
have been
say.
breathtaking.
Oh my gosh.
But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be
You
ridiculous.
sound like the spokesperson for like a dwarf group.
Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
I don't wanna any of that.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But
I think
years
it
of
helps
study
too
have
because
made
I
me
had the
too
thought like
comfortable
while I
at
was
my
watching
desk.
Chess's stream
I
that
can't
oh yeah,
even bear the
I
sun, if the
can
truth
put
be known.
Steam in offline
I
mode
don't know
and play
how I'll
games like
manage to
that,
take a partner.
and it takes
My
up a
family
little bit
presses
less
me
of
for an
the
heir.
everything.
Don't look at me.
Oh,
think
no,
that helped a
no,
little
no,
bit as
I'm
well.
not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
Sounds like a personal problem. Just saying.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Yes, you look capable. You might do. Come here
just
if you will.
talked. We just talked. You're fine. So there's... I don't know what that thing is. I don't know how to get to
It
it.
must be the spire.
Oh, okay.
It's huge.
That makes sense. I didn't realize she would, talk about it. Like, the game itself technically isn't an online game because it is single player, but
Life in the claim was never easy.
being able to start it from offline mode in Steam still helps to some degree, I'm sure. So pretty. It's like basically an oasis in the middle of a desert.
Arrested too for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were doing.
Well, I really don't. Ah! Don't freak out. What is that? Is that a... Is it...
Hope you're well.
I can't tell what that is. I don't know where that green checkmark thing is, where that person is. Oh, the kites! That's cute. Ooh. Nice armor. Hey, can I wear a cape? That'd be nice.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer.
Yeah.
Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures.
I might explore some more and just see where I can go.
Who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them. If you have any.
I don't know if I do or not, actually.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes. I've been to Ban-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Well.
You ready? Let's trade then.
Ooh. Thank you for the raid, Chess. How is everybody doing? How did the end of your stream go? Hello. Got to a good spot? That's good. All of these people sell the exact same stuff.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
I will.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Either that or I'll forget about it and I'll end up selling them. You never know. Hello, Chaos. I don't know where I'm going.
It's all...
Pinball, you never played this game? Hi, Pinball. Yeah, this is my first playthrough. I don't, like... I know what the description of the game is, and that's it. We're playing this character that's basically trying to figure out why she's being targeted by killers. So, it's interesting. It plays a lot like God of War, like the newer one.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, I'm gonna fight. Mark my words.
I'm sorry if it gets a little bit jumpy as I'm moving because it's loading in new stuff. It was fine for inside there, but now it seems like it's getting all weird again. Like that. Don't freak out. My goodness. I'm just gonna walk slow. Sounds like a better idea, right? Just walk slow. Slow and steady wins the race, or whatever it is. Her hair moves like a giant mat on it seems like it, but like I said last night when we were looking at it, it's a lot of it really does seem like it's just misbehaving when it's loading in new areas, but once everything loads in, it's perfectly fine for the most part. Is my beast still around here? No, it's not. You did not look happy.
Outlander. I don't need a mercenary. I need a miracle. Someone who can tell me who slaughtered my men.
I'm a good tracker. Maybe I can help. What happened?
Mass murder. That's what. 5 night guards shredded like cabbage out there in the quarry.
That sounds like a creature, probably. Just saying.
5 men murdered? How?
Don't know.
Monsters?
One was a buddy from before the liberation. We worked this quarry together as slaves for the Mad King. My friend, may he walk forever in the light, knew how to fight. Fiends who did this must have had stealth or numbers.
Or monsters.
Could machines have killed them?
Don't see how. The quarry is fenced and gated, and I've never seen a Glinthawk do anything like this.
I'm guessing
Anything
that's the
strike
bird
you
ones.
as strange or out of the ordinary?
Well, let's see, oh yeah, chunks of corpses, gushing blood. Sorry. Pressure's getting to me. Not used to murder. Nah, nothing unusual. Well, except we've been doing a little blasting lately, and Saravad said, no, that's just stupid.
Ooh.
What exactly did Saravad say?
Ah, nothing. Kept
He
babbling
literally
about
just
fire
said the
rocks
guy's
out
name was
there. Said he
Saravad.
didn't
He still
remember
pronounced
from
it
yesterday.
Saravad.
I told him that this here is a quarry where we move rocks all day. So rocks getting moved ain't so surprising, lunkhead.
Oh.
You've been using explosives?
Sure. To clear away bedrock and get to the good stuff, we do it for a week or so every year. But that's got nothing to do with the dead. They were torn apart, not blown up.
Sounds painful.
I'll have a look around the quarry.
If you think it'll help.
Your smile is less than convincing. Blood on stone.